Karen,
6 years old.
them puppies singing to you back here?
Yeah. The rocks are not my friend.
In my old Kentucky home, good night. Weep no more, my lady. Oh, weep no more today. We will sing one song for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home far away.
We made it!
Hey y'all, welcome to Stivers Homestead. We are here in Front Royal, Virginia.
We are.
The whole clan's here. Grandma Karen, quit being a creeper in the back. Come up here. So we have got here, it's about, we got here what, 5 o'clock or so?
It was about an hour and a half ago, I think.
Yeah, so it's getting around 6:30. We're gonna go downstairs, eat some dinner, and see if we can find anybody.
That's right. We've already seen the Max Happy Homestead. We've met one of our friends, Kathleen.
Yep.
And I think that's it so far, but we're gonna go find some more people.
Daughters, Abby and
Yes, Chloe. Yep. That's right. They're from California, so wow.
Right, that's amazing.
Yeah.
There's a storm on the TV,
Yeah.
and Raylan's real worked up about it.
All right, so we're gonna take you with us. You're gonna go everywhere with us this weekend and see what we're doing. So let's go.
Time to meet the Stive tribe.
Bye.
We're here. Where you at, Grandma Karen? You're always hiding in the background. Kids, you excited?
You excited?
What, right?
Yep.
Okay. Nobody's camera ready today, but we're here, and it's time.
It's ready.
We are here with Clyde's garden planter, and this thing is very cool. He's going to show y'all what it's all about. You're ready to go, Mr. Clyde.
Okay, I'm Clyde, and this is a very handy slide chart for vegetable gardeners, and it operates off the sliding red frost line. You slide it into position for your local frost date, and once it's in place, each column is a week, and it gives you the first outdoor planting date for each garden vegetable, starting with the cole crops that plant ahead of the frost, but waiting on the tender ones like peppers and tomatoes that have to go out after the frost-free date. Slide it to your fall frost date, last planting week, to have a nice fall garden. We have good fall gardens at my house. A lot of times I'm putting all the extra things that are coming out of the garden into the salsa, you know, make giblets in the salsa. And you can even send it as a gift to your sister in Seattle, your brother in Boston, your cousin in Canada, or your lover in Louisiana.
We might not have much footage, but we got to get these two. What's happening, y'all?
I seen you come over early.
Here we are. The first day is over, and now it's dinner time. Good morning. It's day 2. We're in the hotel room eating a little breakfast. Say hi, everybody. So yesterday we didn't get an incredible amount of footage. It wasn't any lines of overwhelming by any means. It's just we were spending our time talking with everyone and didn't have the camera out. But we got a plan for today. Grandma Karen's gonna hold on to the camera and make sure we can get some footage and show you all some things and try to get around to a few more vendors for you to be able to see. But pressure's on, Grandma Karen. But we've had an absolute blast. We've met so many people. Where you at? There you are. We've met so many people already, and I think today's going to be even bigger, and we cannot wait. We are ready to have a great day and share it all with you all. Wasn't that cool?
It's a fire
Fire truck, put up a big old American flag. Why, you want to do the national anthem for it, or the Pledge of Allegiance?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, let's get day 2 started.
What the domo?
Screaming, yelling, telling me no for sure you want.
Having fun?
Coffee.
All right, y'all. We're finally here on day 2, and we have somebody really cool that we want to introduce you to and let them tell their story a little bit. They have a tragic, sad story that's turned into something really beautiful. And I don't want to share too much because I want to let him share it himself. So I'm going to hand it over to him, introduce himself, and tell a little bit about his story. But I want you all to make sure that you go follow their journey. We'll make sure to link them down below. So I'm going to stop talking and let him finish up here. So let's let them know, everybody, who you are and kind of what's going on with you.
All right, so hi, my name is Craig. I'm with Mother Udder Farm. Pretty much we were one of the homesteads that was completely destroyed in the campfire of 2018 in Northern California. Many people call it the Paradise Fire. It's actually the campfire. We weren't in Paradise, but we were on the other side of the ridge in a tiny little place called Concal. We had 10 acres. We had a 2-story yellow farmhouse with a wraparound porch, outbuildings, pens for our donkeys, our goats, our ducks, our turkeys, our
Had
geese.
the dream.
Had the dream.
setup.
Yep. We had just made it in the black. We weren't making money, but we weren't losing money finally.
Right.
And then the fateful morning, we got up, everything was normal, sent our kids out to feed the animals in the morning. I was working on breakfast, my wife was packing because we were gonna head down to Sacramento. And about 30 seconds, maybe a minute later, my oldest comes running in going, fire, fire. It's like, okay, probably a small brush fire, no big deal, let me put it out, stay calm. I walk outside and my entire driveway is just engulfed in fire. I look behind the house and about 100 feet back is just this 50-foot wall of smoke with flames right above it.
Wow.
And the community just came together so well for that first week. It re-inspired me to going, okay, people are great. People, I mean, in times of crisis, people are such, I mean, the kindness really comes out.
For sure.
So, and that was 11 months ago.
Wow. Fresh, very fresh. You know, it's not something that's been wore off. So y'all are finally able to start getting back to the property now, right?
Yeah, cleanup is mostly done on many of the properties. We've had 5 houses rebuilt in the city of Paradise. They just signed off on our property about 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
On one of them 2 weeks ago on our front 5 acres. We managed to get most of our animals back. So.
Good. So they're starting. It's fresh. It's brand new.
Yep.
Make sure that y'all go follow the story. I mean, y'all heard it. It's amazing. Now they're building it back up, basically from the ground up. You know, completely demolished, and here they go again. And it's just showing that if something like that does happen, it doesn't mean that it's over. It just means you're starting over again, and that's okay sometimes too.
Yep.
Hey, say hi, Wyatt. Well, I really appreciate your time. You all really go check him out. It's awesome. We've been listening to just getting to know him a lot better and his story, and it's just been amazing. So we wanted to share it with you all, and so thank you.
Definitely. Thank you.
That good juice, but not a whole lot of flavor. All right, here's the second one.
I like
That
that.
one was homegrown, the first one. All right, Jen's going next. All right, see if you can.
Mommy doing a contest.
All right. Get you set here.
I hope I don't think so.
You're on deck. You're on deck.
Gotta guess the tomato. No, you need to eat the tomato.
Oh, all right.
That's the hardest
This is the hardest combination. All right, Jess, you got this. You know you got this. Right front of you, right front of you. Keep feeling, keep feeling, keep feeling.
Just get it.
There you go. Bing, bing, bing.
She ate it.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, all right, now try number 2 here. That one, you got it right in your hand.
Eat it.
Okay, now which tomato tastes like disappointment?
First one.
Did you get it right? Yeah.
Got me. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We just wanted to say hi. We've all been running around. Every time we try to catch one of us, someone else is talking to someone else.
Gotta do another dance next time. Gotta come up with another one.
I know. We'll figure something out. Right?
Yeah, no, it's totally fun. It was fun.
Yeah, we'll
Expect to see another music video soon.
We'll make it happen.
Yeah, the serpents, they have tried to take our spirit, feeding us the fruit of this new place. And though sometimes the weight comes in abundance, my love for you gets stronger every day. My darling, I have dreamed of you forever. I can't escape the truth of what I know. It's taken many times of me to tumble. You know this garden's where I want to grow.
Watch out, girl. She can't drive.
Y'all see how mean he is to me? Look at it. Look at it. Look at Watt. Look how mean he is to me. Watt's so mean. First half of day 2 has been awesome. I think we've talked to more people today in the morning than we did the whole afternoon or the whole day yesterday, so it's been a lot of fun. But we are going to step away because Joe Salatin's about to speak, and basically everyone's in there watching that. So it's a very packed house, so we're going to take advantage of it and go grab some lunch. So we'll be back in just a minute. Karen, them puppies singing to you back there?
Yeah. Rocks are not my friend.
Okay. Do it that way, yeah.
It is Q&A.
And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand it off to these guys, and they're going to introduce themselves, since I know you guys couldn't make it to every single speech, and then we will get started.
Different parts of the farm based off of their own interests. One of the things that we're doing is that we have big dreams. Like, you come and talk to us, we'll talk about restaurants that we want to have, and market gardening, and maybe one day be as cool as Joel and do all the stuff that he's doing. Like, I've got 7 acres, so I'm nowhere near that, but I believe that I can do it, and I believe that we'll achieve that as I'm progressing through learning. But bringing my kids up, to love it, to understand it, because we all agree we're all here because the food system is broken. And the food system bleeds into all the medical and pharmaceutical and all that stuff, and it needs to be fixed. And it feels like it's too complicated, it's too big to conquer, but not if you're thinking in a 200-year plan. And seriously, it took, 2 generations for us to forget how to do this? Like, it can be fixed in 2 generations, or less, really. Because the movement's picking up steam. I mean, this was not this full last year. There were not this many people inspired to do this last year. So, like, for us, it's not just about inspiring you, because we do want to inspire you,
But we really want to sow this into our kids so they can pick up the mantle and go further. And then honestly, like for us, it's all about that generational legacy. Abraham never saw the fulfillment of the promise, but he still believed that his part was important to see the fulfillment of the promise. And so I believe that we can change things. I believe that the food system can be fixed. And I may not see it in my lifetime. I hope I do. I'm going to work like I'm going to. But like you said, your grandkids, your great-grandkids, however many generations, like they may live in freedom, actual freedom, because we do what we're supposed to do and what we're led and feeling passionate to do now.
Could this room do to overturn the broken food system? You can. You can. Okay? But do you know when it starts? It doesn't start the first time that you pull in your first massive harvest from your first massive garden. That doesn't start whenever you butcher your first 50 pastured pigs. Good Lord, that'd be a lot of pigs. Chickens. your first 50 chickens. Like that's not when the movement and the change in your life starts. The change starts tomorrow. The change starts the next time at the grocery store when you say, I think I might have an addiction to sugar that's detrimental to what I want to happen in my life.
You're keeping a bunch of old ladies? Come on. Their egg production drops in half after 2.5 years. You talk to them. She's like, she emphasized it over here. I should have said, you have chickens on your t-shirt.
Our profession.
Okay. You have a name for at least one of them. Go.
So day 2 is over.
Complete.
Wrapped up. We've had a blast. Yeah,
not to the car yet.
We are nowhere near the car, so we think it's going to take a while. But this is kind of a shot of the vendors and outside the farm. And the sun is finally shining. It was cloudy all day today, so I'm going to stop spinning, I promise, once I get out of the sun here. What do y'all think? Y'all been having a good time?
Awesome time.
Man, if y'all can make these.
Hey!
What?
Hey.
Get them on filming.
Come up here and film down here.
All right, we can do that. We're going upstairs. Let's go.
Pretty up here.
Okay, we're upstairs now. We got us a good shot of what everything looked like here at HOA. So you had vendors absolutely everywhere. Up there in that tent was the kitty tent. We had some more stuff going on there, and even way over there in that tent. But a lot of the action that you saw in our footage was right here, out of the big barn. But there was so many people here today. It's starting to kind of fade off as the evening grows, but it was a huge crowd. All right, y'all, we are wrapping up day 2, the final day. We've had a great day with so many people, but the one group that are in our hotel that we've hardly got to speak to because we've just all been so busy is the Max Happy Homestead. So we're all down here at the pool hanging out, kind of letting the kids wind down because the event was a lot of fun, but there wasn't a whole lot of stuff to keep the kids active, so we got them in here wearing them out. But we wanted to introduce them because there's some awesome people. They actually have a farm. So if you're really a legit farm with all the legit stuff, besides us piddle farting around over here, you're gonna just do whatever we do. So I wanted to let them introduce themselves because we really want you all to follow them. We'll make sure we link them down below, so check them out. But I'm gonna hand it over to them so they can introduce themselves.
All right, we are the Max Happy Homestead. We are a family of 5 children. We have a 36-acre farm in South Mississippi. We raise beef cows, dairy cows, bees, pigs, chickens. So we have a lot going on. Misty loves the greenhouses, the gardens, so it's always something going on.
Y'all save seed? Y'all save seeds?
Yeah, they sent us dill seeds.
Yeah,
that's right.
I talk about y'all all the time. I don't know if you see it or not, but
Slide
literally,
over there, right?
like every video, we show our seedlings, and I'm like, this is my dill from the Max Happy Homestead.
Yeah, so this is the face to the dill.
Seeds are the things that just keep on giving, so they've been so important to us. And I mean, everything from, we were discussing earlier about how, you know, we take our chickens and we use them in so many different ways, or we just hatched out some eggs. And, you know, we just want to keep that cycle going, and that's what we kind of feel like the seeds just keep on giving.
We come from a hobby farm to trying to be more sustainable.
Right.
Yeah, and they are.
Yeah, they pretty much are.
Right, like if you watch them, I mean, they have a bunch of kids in the first place, and then everything they get going on, but I mean, they do a lot of awesome stuff. There's a lot of things that we watch that we're watching: the cattle, the bees, her over here with the cheese and the seed saving and all this stuff. I mean, they are efficient in everything they do. I think is the best way I can say it. You know, there's a lot of channels that have a niche. You know what I'm trying to say? Like they have the gardeners and the farm animals or whatever it is. They got it all. I mean, there's not going to be a one video that you like that was kind of mild. No, they're efficient at everything. So that's why we wanted to make sure that we catch them. And what a perfect way to end the video with the All-Stars over here.
We still have a lot of learning to do. I think everything is trial and error, you know. So we've definitely had our share of great experience, but we've had our share of total failure too, like everybody does. But
we're getting y'all into beekeeping.
Yes, I know. We're sitting there talking. So if y'all have seen our videos, you see a Stivers Homestead beehive just sitting there, empty, wanting bees. Trying to talk this one and see, he had a weed eater incident that she watched, that kind of cut her down. Then she watches VW Ben getting attacked by all of his bees. I'm like, y'all are not helping my situation here to try to get bees. No, but we'll wrap it up here, so make sure to go check out the mags. You're good. We got people coming down trying to I want to get in the pool.
They'll be at the harvest celebration too.
Yep, in 2 weeks they'll be here. All right, y'all, we're in wild and wonderful West Virginia.
Wild and wonderful.
We're about 2 hours from home, and I don't know, we was just sitting riding, we stopped, and we was like, you know what? I think we're ready to cap off this video.
Yeah.
So we had a beautiful weekend. It was amazing getting to meet everyone, which you all just saw a bunch of clips of us meeting a lot of people. Just the stories that everyone had, it's just amazing. I feel like we was around family.
Yeah, it was pretty. It's not really a weekend that you can put into words.
Right.
It was just absolutely amazing.
You just always hate when they end.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're sitting here thinking we have our event in 2 weeks. We can't wait to see everybody then too. But then that's kind of it, for the year. Then we wrap around to next year and it all starts over again. But you know, this is the beautiful part of what we get to do. It's so fun meeting everyone, and we hope you all had a great time if you were able to make it. If not, I hope this video got you. I'm going next year.
Plan for next year.
Right, because there was 2,000 plus people. Yeah. I think we saw 3 vendors because the rest of the time we were just talking to everyone.
Yeah, we didn't get to see any talks or anything, but that's okay.
Yeah, we got to see the Q&A and we got to see Jess and Maya speak. There were quite a few others that we wanted to catch, but that's okay. We were outside talking to everyone, and that's why we went to this event. So many people were like, y'all got to be getting tired of all these people coming up to you. That's not the case at all. If we were tired of people coming up to us, we wouldn't come to these events. Yeah. That's why we come. So I hope if you were there, you came up and said hi to us. We absolutely had a great time. Can't stress it enough. But I think this is where we're going to end. We're going to cap our 2 hours off here and go on home.
That's right.
Anything else you got to say to them?
I don't think so. We love y'all.
All right, y'all. Until the next one.
Bye.
Bye. All right, tell them what you want.
Bye.
Bye. We have fun.
Say bye, Ray Ray.
HOA was fun.
Say until the next one.
Until the next one, bye.
Bye.